Bronco families. My name is Kelly Cooper, and I'm the principal of Northgate High School. First off, I want to thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for coming to the parents' meeting. The instrumental music program is one of the cornerstones of excellence for Northgate High School and has been for years, led by the incomparable Greg Brown. This program has won more awards and set new heights than any other program in the state. One of the things that makes this program great is our parent group. NIM is probably the most effective parent group that we have on campus with their fundraising, their organization, and their support for the program. And we want to thank you for being a part of it. As Plato once said, music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. I know music changed my life, and we know that music is affecting the lives of all of our students. So thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting our programs.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Greg Brown. I'm the Performing Arts Chairperson and the Instrumental Music Director here at Northgate High School. It's great that you're here. We appreciate your participation in this meeting. I wish I could see you all and interact with you, but that's for another time. It takes three. It takes three entities to make what we do work. It takes students, it takes parents and families, and it takes a director. With regard to students must make commitments. 1, to attend class regularly. 2, to consistently practice at home. 3, to participate in concerts and performances, festivals, and trips. And to work hard, both inside of class and outside of class, because class is quite rigorous. And also for students, it's important that they understand that we are a family. We're a family within each group that meets, each class, but we're also a family as an entire instrumental music program. And the students learned that we are all in this together. They learned that everyone's contribution is meaningful and is important, and that we have each other's back. With regard to parents and families, we have 3 things that we ask of parents and families. 1, to connect, 2, to contribute, and 3, to collaborate. Connect is stay informed. Keep up with the NIM notes that'll come in your email, and visit the NIMB website, which is nimbconnect.org. To contribute, we have requested donations at different levels for each class and level of activity that each class does. These contributions help pay for transportation, music, new instruments, instrument repairs, equipment, clinicians, guest artists, commissioned works, office supplies, software and hardware. To collaborate, and this may be the most important piece for parents, is to serve on the NIMB board, or chaperone, or participate in activities and fundraisers, and last but not least, check in with your student on home practice and assignments. For the director, that's me. It's my job to teach. I develop curriculum, and I'm very busy redeveloping curriculum for the classes now that we're distance learning, because the nature of what we learn and how we learn is different. And I provide the instruction. And in distance learning, it's a matter of really strong concentration and participation with the students at all times to keep them engaged, which is the biggest challenge for me. Not that it's a challenge to be engaged, but it's a challenge to keep the students engaged through my engagement. I'm also a mentor, and I support students of all levels. I support students in preparing for honor groups. I support solo opportunities, and I support in learning concepts and finishing assignments for anybody at any level. What is the Northgate Instrumental Music Program? Well, it consists of the following groups: concert band, symphonic band, wind ensemble, symphonic winds, orchestra, jazz band 2, jazz band 1, and marching band and auxiliary, and several others. It also involves a very rigorous rehearsal or distance learning environment. It involves concerts. We have home concerts in the Little Theater, and we have area festival for band and orchestra in the gym. We have our spring leisure concert for the bands and the orchestra, and we have the Yoshi's concert in the spring at Yoshi's nightclub in downtown Oakland, Jack London Square. We have festivals. The orchestra participates in the Homestead Orchestra Festival and the CMEA Band and Orchestra Festival. Symphonic Winds, which is Symphonic Band and Wind Ensemble combined this year, will perform at Sonoma State Wind Band Festival and at CMEA Band and Orchestra Festival. Concert Band will perform at the CMEA Band and Orchestra Festival. Jazz Band 2 will perform at 3 or 4 festivals. Usually it's 5 or 6. Jazz Band 1 will perform at 4 festivals. Usually that's 7 or 8. And Marching Band Auxiliary traditionally participates in 4 band reviews or competitions. We have community performances. The Marching Band Auxiliary traditionally participate in the Twilight Parade downtown Walnut Creek and the Walnut Acres Ice Cream Social, as well as 4 football games here at Northgate. Jazz Band 2 participates in the Generations in Jazz Festival with the Rossmore Big Band at Rossmore and the MDMEF fundraiser at Todos Santos Park every spring. Our string quartet performs at various things upon call. We have clinicians that come in and work with our students. Outstanding Bay Area professionals that come work with us over the last few years have been Edgardo Cambon, Javier Cabanillas, Don Howe, Mary Fettig, Mike Williams, Stephen Moore, Tim Smith, Dan Parenti, and Monica Williams, to name a few. Nationally known artists have come to work with us over the last few years as well, including Sean Jones, Bobby Shue, Andy Martin, Francisco Torres, Brian Scanlon, Carl Allen, Vijay Iyer, Julian Lodge, and Mick Gillette. Finally, we have fundraisers. And fundraisers we have coming up this year are Orchestra and Band on the Run, or OBOTR, where we traditionally raise between $18,000 and $20,000. C's Candy fundraiser, we traditionally raise between $3,000 and $4,000. Our Marchathon, which is unfortunately was canceled because of COVID, usually raises about $3,500. The Leisure Center concert, which will be on May 18th, traditionally raises about $3,000. And our Yoshi's concert, which will be on May 24th, usually raises between $8,000 and $10,000. And that is a lot about what our Northgate Instrumental Music program is about. Thanks a lot.
I am a parent who's been part of the Northgate Instrumental Music Boosters community for the last 7 years with my 3 kids that have been at Northgate. This program, these kids and their parents, have been a huge part of our lives and frankly will continue to be for the rest of our lives. I hope that you and your kids will also have the same rich and fulfilling experiences that we have had. I'm here to talk a little bit about what is the Northgate Instrumental Music Boosters, or NIM as we call it. NIM is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that provides financial and logistical support to sustain the extensive music program here at Northgate High School. Though you may not know it, you are a member of NIM as a parent or guardian of a Northgate Instrumental Music student. As such, we encourage you to connect, contribute, and collaborate in any way that you can. NIM supports our students and Mr. Brown with over 1,800 parent volunteer hours. So we need you, and it also provides fundraisers like our amazingly fun orchestra and band on the run, to financially support things like clinicians, sheet music, music festivals, concerts, and of course instruments and the subsequent repairs and cleaning that the use of those instruments involves. We cannot do this without you, so please get involved by participating in the 3 C's, which will be talked about throughout the evening, which are connect, contribute, and collaborate. As you can see by the photos behind me, this has been an amazing experience for my family with so many fantastic memories, and I wish that you enjoy everything that this amazing program has to offer, and yourself make new friends as your kids will, and lots of new memories. So thank you, enjoy the rest of the program, and I'll speak again to you later.
All girls in jazz band must wear a brightly colored shirt, black pants, and a black vest with black dress shoes.
All boys in jazz band too must wear a brightly colored shirt and tie, black slacks, high black socks with black dress shoes. All boys in jazz 1 must wear the same as jazz 2, adding a black suit jacket.
All boys in classic band, concert band, symphonic band, wind ensemble, and orchestra must wear a black tuxedo, white shirt, a black bow tie, some high black socks, and black dress shoes.
All girls in classic band, concert, symphonic, wind ensemble, and orchestra must wear this long black dress with closed-toe black dress shoes.
We have a limited supply of uniforms to loan.
Girls' uniforms need to be ordered through NIM.
Fitting dates for concert wear for loan and purchase will be October 26th through November 6th. Look for more details in the NIM notes soon.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our annual parents meeting for the 2020-2021 school year. My name is Heather Ann LeBlanc, and I'm the president of NIM, the Northgate Instrumental Music Boosters. Our function is to help make sure that the music program runs well and is funded to the best of our ability. We like to focus on our 3 C's, which are connect, contribute, and collaborate. And tonight I'd like to focus on the concept of connect. Other members of the NIM board will be dealing with the other 2 C's. So our primary way of connecting with our families is through our weekly NIM notes that come out on Sundays, and they will provide you with updates and information regarding the music program. If you are not receiving the NIM notes, please check our webpage or email at nimconnect@gmail.org, or just go to nimconnect.org and you can find out how to get signed up. We were a little slow getting started with our new folks this year due to the craziness that the pandemic has brought to getting the classes settled. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and you can go to YouTube to view past performances of all of our musical groups. I'd now like to take a moment to talk specifically to the concert band families. Welcome to Northgate. You're going to have a great time. The music program is so wonderful. Part of NIM is that every class has a representative from the parents, and at this point we still need a parent rep for concert band because of course you're all new, so we didn't really have anyone to sign up in the spring and be ready for the fall. So please consider joining We need your help to make sure that concert band students get all of the information they need for any events that they attend. Concert band does typically 5 performances a year. There's a fall concert, which alas we had to cancel due to the pandemic. There's a winter concert in the end of November, beginning of December. And then our leisure concert at the end of the school year in May at the Leisure Center downtown. Concert band also usually participates in the CMEA Band and Orchestra Festival, as well as the area band concerts in the spring, at which we invite our middle and elementary schools too. You'll also be finding out later about the concert wear that your students will require. Girls wear a formal black dress, boys wear tuxedos, and as a mother of 2 musical boys, I'd like to remind you that if you get those tuxedos now, make sure you get them big because they sure grow fast and you want them to last as long as possible. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you at a future NIM meeting.
Welcome to the 2020-21 season. My name is John Zamaripa and I'm the Vice President of NIM. Tonight I will be discussing our award-winning jazz program. Our jazz program is a high-caliber program with many gifted musicians that put a lot of hard work into perfecting the craft. This is evident by the many awards the bands have received over the years and the individual performance certificates, medals, and scholarships our musicians have been awarded. Mr. Brown does a tremendous job preparing our musicians for their performances and festivals and developing life skills that will help them through their adulthood. The jazz program consists of 2 bands, JB1 and JB2. Our jazz bands usually perform up to 14 times a season, with 9 of those performances requiring travel. The bands perform in school concerts, music festivals, and community events. Both bands participate in 2 overnight festivals, the Folsom Jazz Festival and the Santa Cruz Jazz Festival. These overnight festivals are a lot of fun. The students are allowed independence and time to hang out and enjoy performances, clinics, and build camaraderie during their downtime. Also, JB1 consistently has been admitted to the Next Gen Jazz Festival and has won the event several times, earning performances at the prestigious Monterey Jazz Festival. The season concludes with both bands performing at the historic Yoshi's Jazz Club. Our programs take a lot of coordination and we need your help to succeed. There are several volunteer opportunities you can get involved in, such as ushers, chaperones, and equipment drivers and roadies. Also, we are currently recruiting for JB1 and JB2 reps. Duties include coordinating jazz band activities, performances, festivals, trips, etc., and program communications. Please get involved. We need your help. Our program motto is connect, contribute, and collaborate. I would like to discuss the contribute portion. Our budget for this season is $111,000, and unfortunately, our program cannot be funded by the school district. Thus, funding must be raised by NIM through fundraising and family contributions. Your contributions help finance our transportation, lodging, clinicians, equipment repairs, and general operating expenses. The current ask for JB1 is $400 and $240 for JB2. For families in our other music programs, the ask is as follows: concert band $190 and $225 for symphonic band, wind ensemble, and orchestra. Your contributions are tax deductible and are essential to keeping our program running. If your employer offers a contribution match, we can help with the paperwork. You can send your check payable to NIM to P.O. Box 30232, Walnut Creek, California 94598, or you can contribute via PayPal on our website, nimconnect.org. We take a lot of pride in our jazz program. Our band director and parent volunteers work tirelessly to make the program succeed and to give our musicians the best experience possible. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you on the road.
everybody. My name is Terry Lindeman, and I am this year's orchestra parent rep. This will be my 5th and final year in NIM, as my daughter's a senior, but both my older children participated in multiple bands during their time at Northgate. As orchestra rep, I basically serve as a liaison between you and the board, so I will be communicating via email throughout the year. NIM believes in the 3 C's, connect, contribute, and collaborate, and I'm going to talk about the third one, collaboration. This is a very important part of NIM. As a nonprofit, all of our participants are volunteers. And so from the president to the treasurer to the person selling tickets at the concerts to the person filling up the dessert table with goodies to partake in after the concert, all volunteers. So we need you as parents and guardians to help us help Mr. Brown continue to provide the wonderful, challenging and enriching program for your music students. To that end, in order to volunteer with students, you have to be cleared by the district. There's 3 components to this: fingerprinting, TB clearance, and paperwork submission. You only have to do this once. And please go to the MDUSD website under parent volunteering, and you'll see how to do this. Of note, currently the district is not doing the fingerprinting, but outside private agencies are, and there are links to them on the website. If you haven't done this yet, I recommend doing it now so that when we resume our concerts and field trips, you'll be all ready to go. Please join the Zoom meeting immediately following this presentation to learn more details about how you can volunteer for NIM. You can also always check our website, nimconnect.org, for other ways to volunteer. Now I want to talk a little bit about how you can collaborate with a band like the orchestra. Usually this week would be our fall concert, our first concert of the year. Orchestra usually performs up to 9 times in a year. The dates are on the nimconnect.org website, and you'll see those there. At least 4 of those performances require travel, like Homestead Orchestra Festival, CMEA Music and Band Festival, and of course the Lesher performance, just to name a few. The trips are super fun, the students love them, and of course very enriching. So these events require parent help. We can't go without volunteers for this. We need people from very small to larger tasks, lots of ways to help. There will be sign-up geniuses coming, and you'll be able to sign up that way. Please reach out to me with questions regarding orchestra. I will be emailing you all shortly. Thanks very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, Disney Performing Arts is proud to present this live performance just for you, under the direction of Greg Brown, and coming to you from Walnut Creek, California. Please give a warm California welcome to the Northgate High School Symphonic Band.
Hello, my name is Regina Raj, and I am your parent rep for the Wind Ensemble this year, and Amanda Aguilera is your parent rep for the Symphonic Band this year. This is my 4th year of being a NIM parent since my son is a senior this year. I want to talk about our wonderful Symphonic Band, Wind Ensemble, and this year's SoCal tour. Let me start with our Symphonic and Wind Ensemble. Usually, we would be having our fall concert series this week, marking the first performances of the year, which are so amazing. These 2 bands usually performs up to 6 performances each during the school year, and 2 to 3 of these performances require our kids to travel, like the Sonoma State Wind Ensemble Festival, CMEA Band and Orchestra Festival, and of course our leisure performance at the end of the school year. These wonderful trips are so much fun, and they are challenging and enriching for our young musicians, and of course also for our parent chaperones as well. I have enjoyed watching these festivals for the last 3 years. None of these things are possible without your help. We need your help for all these events to happen. First and foremost, we need you to attend the performances and watch your kids perform and support them and encourage them. Although they may not say it, kids really enjoy having their family watch them perform. I haven't missed any of my son's performances so far. Let's hope that I won't miss it in the future. Second is your volunteer time. Like I said, none of these are possible without your help. We need volunteers for many tasks. For all the away performances, we need chaperones to make sure our kids are safe. And for all our in-house performances at our little theater, we need volunteers to sell tickets at the ticket booth, collect the tickets at the door, watch the door during the performance, sell the raffle tickets, and much more. We need you to please, so here's what we need you to do. We really need you to reach out to NIM and volunteer your time. Our volunteer sign up is on our website, which is nimconnect.org, and all our volunteer sign up is through Sign Up Genius. The link to Sign Up Genius is always on our NIM notes, so please read the NIM notes, which will go out every Sunday nights. Now let me talk about our SoCal tour, which our band kids and parent volunteers look forward to every other year. This year was supposed to be our SoCal year. You may not be familiar with our SoCal tour that happens every other year if you are a sophomore or a freshman family. Our last SoCal tour was in spring of 2019, and our next SoCal tour is in spring of 2021. So what is SoCal tour? With the generous contribution from our NIM parents, that is you, Mr. Brown has been taking band students for many years to Southern California and giving them an opportunity to participate in variety of programs, such as Disney performing at soundtrack sessions in Disneyland, concert inside Disneyland and California Adventure, clinics at the university, clinics and concert with professional jazz musicians from LA, and of course the time in the park with their friends. This educational and fun tour lasts about 5 days. So what's happening to our SoCal tour this year? If you have been keeping up with our NIM notes and our emails, you already know what I am about to tell you. Here's what is happening in a nutshell. According to the information from Disney's site, this is what it said. Disneyland Park and California Adventure Park is still closed and will reopen at a later date, pending state and local government approval. Even if it is open, certain park attractions, experiences, and programs may be modified or unavailable. Park will have limited capacity, and admission will require reservation. Park admissions and offerings are not guaranteed. According to our tour coordinator from music.com, there isn't anyone in Disney offices at this time. He doesn't see anything happening this year or in spring of 2021. Taking what we know so far and the uncertainty surrounding Disney's youth program this year, and the cost of this tour, and especially the health and safety of all our students, parent volunteers, and faculty and staff members, NIM Board of Directors and Mr. Brown have regretfully decided to cancel our 2021 SoCal tour. Although we all knew this would happen due to the corona pandemic, I know this news is still hard on a lot of us. I know it is hard on me because I love Disneyland. And I was looking forward to going again this year. But with all these, one thing that we all need to remember is that this decision is made giving foremost importance to the health and safety of our kids. If you have any questions, please join us in the Zoom meeting following this presentation so you can get all your questions answered. Thank you, and you have a wonderful night.
Thank you for watching tonight, and please join our Zoom meeting immediately following, the link to which was in your NIM notes, and it's also on our website if you can't find your NIM notes, to find the link. So I hope to see you and connect with you at that meeting, and if not then sometime soon. We will get back. This will end, and I can't wait to see you then. Thank you and good night.